dan salam sejahtera. Honorable Professor Dato' Engineer Dr. Muhammad Hamdi Abdul Syukur, the Vice Chancellor, University of Malaya, Professor Dr. Edmund Terence Gomez, Dean, Faculty of Economics and Administration, University of Malaya, Honorable Speakers, Yang Bahagia Tan Sri Dr. Zeti Akhtar Aziz, Dr. Jomo Kwame Sundram, Dr. Syed Hussein Ali, and Mrs. Koo Siu Moon, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Apa khabar semua? Alhamdulillah, all praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by whose grace and blessings we are able to meet through this virtual platform to pay tribute to Almarhum Royal Professor Ungku Aziz. I wish to thank the Faculty of Economics and Administration, University of Malaya, for inviting me to say a few words. Almarhum Royal Professor Ungku Abdul Aziz bin Ungku Abdul Hamid, or fondly known as Pak Ungku, contributed tremendously to the development of our nation. Almarhum Pak Ungku was an outstanding economist and a great scholar. Personally, I'm proud to be one of his students in rural economics at this university in the 1960s. And it is an honor indeed to be educated by a great man like Almarhum Pak Ungku. As the first Malaysian Vice Chancellor of the University of Malaya, he led this university with great distinctions by orienting its focus from one that was inherited from the colonial era into one that is with the nation and for the nation on all major issues. As the leader of this university, Almarhum Pak Ungku paved the way for generations of graduates to be citizens who would propel the country to greater heights in various fields, while at the same time conscious of their history, culture, and identity through various initiatives. Indeed, Almarhum Pak Ungku himself exemplified this aspiration by demonstrating that although he was an economist by training, he cultivated continuous learning on the subject of the humanities, just as the Malay pantun, the great literatures, philosophies, and religions of the world, hence been regarded as a Renaissance man. Ladies and gentlemen, Almarhum Royal Professor Ungku Aziz, as an economist, had conducted pioneering studies and contributed important ideas to the development of our country, especially in the field of rural development. His understanding of rural poverty and its solutions were based on field research where he himself immersed in the day-to-day life of the rural folks. He ingeniously developed the Sarong Index to measure rural poverty then. And this index was one of his most important contributions that distinguished himself as a great scholar. The Sarong Index also helped us to focus our attention on the need to eradicate poverty, a major perennial social problem in our country in the past decades. Indeed, Malaysia has since managed to reduce poverty tremendously. The numerous awards and recognitions Almarhum Pak Ungku received from many institutions in the world, including the United Nations, testify to the significance of his work. Apart from that, among his most important legacies was the establishment of Lembaga Tabung Haji, which has tremendously benefited the Muslims in this country for many decades now. He was also instrumental in the establishment of the National Cooperative Organization of Malaysia, or ANCASA, to bring cooperatives together as jointly owned community-based enterprises that strive to enhance the socio-economic condition of the people. Almarhum Pak Ungku stamped his mark as a truly selfless public intellectual whose intelligence has brought about real socio-economic improvements in this country. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, on behalf of the government, I would like to express our highest gratitude for Almarhum Royal Professor Ungku Aziz's contribution to the development of our nation. I would also like to congratulate the Faculty of Economics and Administration, University of Malaya, for organizing this memorial for Almarhum. I sincerely hope that this tribute to Almarhum Pak Ungku will serve as an avenue for all of us to discuss the issue of poverty eradication and equitable development in this country. His life achievements should encourage us to undertake more serious studies on poverty eradication and devise workable strategies to overcome the problem of poverty, especially as we endeavor to recover from the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.